more clever, yeah. If a nigga don't, let a girl do it better. If a nigga don't, you know a girl do it better. I'ma have to go doggo. I'ma have to go doggo. I'ma have to go doggo. Even if it's big.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. Not too many bright spots for his team recently. Losers of 7 of their last 8. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Cowboy 80. The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
Panther 60, Panther 60. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Get it. 68. They'll go again with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Into the secondary again. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? Back up, go! Once again, it's Spears. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. From the gun, here's Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up. Gravity line.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. They get 18 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Falcons. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, it's Robinson. Gain of 12 and a first down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, like, let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had.
Roll, roll, roll. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll start the drive on the ground with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On second down, here's Ward. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10.
Get it. Huh.
On the give, it's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard makes it third and 11.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hit. to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Titans, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10.
Check, check. Ready. Hey.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready. Falco 80.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense. I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the
Hawk
play.
70. Hawk 70.
And the Titans
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans.
touchdown Titans.
Greg, they get some points here and cut into the lead. I don't know. You've been there. Do you feel the pressure even though it's the first quarter, given what the score is?
I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, is you just can't start chasing. You can't come out of your game plan this early here in the first quarter. Just keep chipping away, keep putting together good possessions. Now, they find themselves trailing by this much here in the third and fourth quarter. That changes everything.
And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10.
Hey, Crash. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Ready,
6.
set.
Here's second and 6.
Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll go again here with Algier. And he will pick up the first down up to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 6.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Again, and here comes Robinson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Get it. Vikings.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready, right?
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
They'll run with Robinson. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons up their lead. It's now 24-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Titans offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, it's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Titans, 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Spears. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
A run up the middle, Spears, and some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Set. Reload.
Throwing is Ward. Will be swung out wide to Spears. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. From 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Get it.
Back to throw is Ward. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come on. Hey, come.
To throw is Ward. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Ready.
Spears will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans back within 10. It's now 24-14.
24. Titans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time, comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
They'll work the middle here with Algier. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready up. Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. And caught outside. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Falcons first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Now Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Ready.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's That's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Brings up third and 1.
We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 29, here's second and 1.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Again, it's Edwards. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 20.
From the 21, here's second down and 4.
Tag. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They run once more with Edwards. And he will get into the end zone. Gus Edwards. Touchdown Falcons. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And the Titans, first down.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1. At the 50-yard
Now
line.
it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for the Titans. First down. A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
49-yard line.
Here's Ward. Way down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. 37 yards. on first down. Ward. This one complete to Bourne. And he's into the end zone. Hendricks scores. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Eddie Pinheiro lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Titans are able to cut the deficit to 10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 38, Titans 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Time to stick.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on Miami. And this is Tank Dell. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Texans win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback. He's on target with this one, touchdown from 34 yards out. The Saints wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara, the 49ers hosting the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback, the throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Rams continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.